Sound quality is on par with the VideoMic Pro Plus, or Saturday morning. I gotta run to the store, get a few things, run by Home Depot for work, and then head back to the house, and then we'll start discussing my vlogging setup. And as you notice right now, I have one of the Sound Sport wireless Bose earphones in. I did that update that I mentioned yesterday, and it's still horrible. It's like unusable for YouTube. Anything with someone speaking, it's just bad. YouTube's the only app that I've tried so far. I read that some other apps may work better than YouTube, so I'm gonna take a look and see, but YouTube is the main app that I use when I'm watching stuff on my phone or my iPad, so we'll have to see. I'm definitely not gonna keep it just for listening to music, I don't think, but it is pretty convenient right now only having the one in and listening to Taylor Swift. Alright, so we got Walmart done, Home Depot done. Now, Shannon ran this morning and signed the boys up for basketball at like the local basketball in the county. So I'm gonna run up there because they're looking for coaches. I'm gonna see if I can get in on coaching Miles basketball. I think it'd be super fun. Hopefully I don't get super frustrated because I'm super competitive. I think I'll be okay though. I coached his T-ball in the past and it was okay. He was a lot younger though. I think it'll be good. He's been wanting to play basketball. He plays hockey. And I think it'll be real good. The camera that I'm using to vlog is the Canon 5D Mark IV. The reason for that is the video quality, the ease of use of Canon. I shoot in 1080, so it's super easy to edit. The colors are fantastic. They're almost straight off the camera. The only thing I edit is B-roll, and I use LUTs for that. We'll get into that later. Yeah, the Canon 5D Mark IV, and the lens that I'm using right now is the Canon 24-105 f4. It has image stabilization. With 1080, it's full frame, so you're getting the full 24 millimeters right now, which is what we're looking at, so it's nice and wide. Battery life is amazing on it. Touchscreen functionality. Yes, a lot of people say you wish you had a flip out screen or something to where you can actually see, but I find myself I like it a lot better without having a flip up screen. I like just looking into the lens and making sure I'm centered by just looking at the lens. I find that if I have a monitor or a screen, that I'm always sort of looking over to it or looking up at it. So Canon 5D Mark IV. So, the Canon 5D Mark IV for video. Audio, we're using the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus. Now, if you followed the vlog, you know last week I picked up the video Rode mic, and that works just fine, but I had a couple incidences where I forgot to turn it on. If you're unfamiliar with the Pro Plus, it actually, once you're plugged into the camera and you turn the camera off and on, the microphone turns on and off. So it's really, if it's plugged in, all you have to do is remember to turn on your camera and press record and you're good to go. Audio quality is great. The setup's super easy. It's got a rechargeable battery and the battery lasts for 100 hours. It's a little bit big, it's bulky. Sound quality is on par with the Pro, but the Pro Plus, just the benefit of not having to worry about turning it on and off is well worth the extra $70 or $60 it costs to upgrade from the regular VideoMic Pro. Now, if you have the VideoMic Pro and it's not an issue for you, I'd say it's not worth the upgrade, but if you don't have one yet and you're looking for it, save your pennies and get the Plus model. I think you'll be extremely happy with it. So I am now getting ready to start updating the iMac to High Sierra. I've already done it on my MacBook Pro. I've been waiting to do it on this one because I'm going to do a clean install, and I had Boot Camp running on this, so I'm getting rid of that. Just gonna have Mac OS. It hasn't ran right for a while, so we're gonna get rid of all that. Clean install. Just made this drive a bootable drive with High Sierra on it, so I'm gonna do that. Get ready to restart the computer or shut down the computer and then restart it and do a clean install. Nothing like a fresh, clean install. So we've talked talked about the camera, the microphone. Basically now we're going to talk about how I edit. And we're not going to get too deep into it. I may do a separate video showing you how I edit the vlogs, but this one I'm just going to talk about the software that I use. And what I use is Final Cut Pro X. Now, a lot of people either choose Final Cut Pro X or Adobe Premiere. I've used Adobe Premiere and it's great software, but I learned Final Cut Pro first. So to me, it's so much easier. I don't have time to learn another system, so I just stick with Final Cut Pro. I probably only use 10% of what Final Cut Pro can actually do. I feel like I learn something new every day, especially with now that editing a video every single day. There's little tricks and little tips and stuff that I'm starting to pick up that maybe one day I'll discuss in a different vlog when I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable about it. So Final Cut Pro is the software that I use to edit the videos and then upload them to YouTube. So, and for the music that I use, I get a lot of questions about that. I use the website Epidemic Sound. It's a certain amount each month. I think I pay $15 a month, or you can pay for a year and get a smaller monthly price and a little bit of a discount. So I'll leave links to everything that I've talked about down in the description below if you guys want to check it out. So the last thing that I do use that if you watch any of the other vlogs, you know I'm having issues with it, but this is the Joby GorillaPod. This is the 3K, which used to be their biggest, baddest one, but it just cannot handle the weight of the 5D Mark IV with the 24-105. If I have it out like this, everything just sinks down. It's not robust enough to hold it. So the new version, which I'm looking at over here, is the 5K. And that, they claim, can hold a Canon 1DX Mark II with the 70-200 lens on it, which both are super duper heavy. I'm looking to get that hopefully pretty soon. This still works for using it for like the selfie stick mode, but anything else is just completely worthless. So still use it, but I don't recommend it unless you're using like I'm sure for like the GH5 it's great, GH4, the Sony mirrorless cameras, I'm sure it's fine for those, but you get into an actual DSLR with some weight and a good lens, you're probably gonna have to step up to the 5K. That's gonna be it for today. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Again, subscribe, hit that like button if you enjoyed this. Feel free to share it, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.